Underground Fast Money Tournament. This time we have a showcase for you. And right now, we're just going to jump right into the action. And we got two of our more infamous competitors right now. SVO J Hall, you may know him from the Fast Money Tournaments in Madden 22 as the guy that could not win with Brian James' Mutt team, but he's got his own. He's here today, and he's competing, it looks like, against Beast. But hey, we're early in the first quarter. He may surprise us. We don't know. Just a little something to keep you busy before we break into some Monday night.
He's actually playing John Madden.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Made up a name.
Oh, man.
How about me? I got to get ready for my game.
All right. Hey, good luck to you.
Live, though. You live, so you give it to him.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as they can hear you hopping in and out, that's all that matters. But we do have a special treat for y'all today. Brian James himself will be competing in this tournament. And I promise all of you that if he ends up getting flooded, we will not turn that dial. We are going to watch him get completely destroyed. Or maybe he'll win. You never know. You never know. But we will get a chance to finally see him compete. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So back to the game. 2nd and 4. Got a tight compression with motion to the right-hand side. Man follows through. Oh, just a bit outside. Trying to hit that corner route. Good pass protection. 3rd and 4. Let's see if this flood play is going to give him the yards that he needs. All right, got a man in motion to block. He's looking for that route across. Just gets his feet down. What a catch. The underneath route was taken away, but he was able to hit that route coming across the middle. 1st and 10. Runs it up the middle. Big hit, but he gains 5 yards. All right, back in the tight formation. Receiver motion to block. 2 crossing routes. Throws the corner route. Excellent defense. Excellent defense. Cut the receiver off. It's back to 3rd and 5. 29-yard line. Let's see if he goes back to that same crossing play. Oh, has a little inside route. Completes it for a couple yards. I mean, it's not a first down, but hey, he's getting points out of this drive. So he'll be the first on the board. If he can make this field goal, which it looks like he will. So he's up 3-0. Not bad at all. That's a good start. Got some points on the board. And we're going to have to see what those Rams are looking like. So in case you're joining us, this is going to be the first game of we should have about 5 games for you this evening. We're going to have this game. There's going to be another game that Brian James himself will be competing in. And then after that, it'll be 2 more games, and then we'll have the championship game. So got a lot of fun action for you. Like I said before, this is the Madden Underground Fast Money Tournament Showcase. And it's going to be fast. We've only got about 6 competitors. And they get to come home with the dough because there was no entry fee. It was so exclusive. So we're going to get a chance to see as these Rams only able to get a yard. That gun trips formation. And they both really seem to be calling the same type of formation. So if it ends up coming down to execution, we know that right now there's 3 points on the board. We're going to have to see what these Rams are able to put together. Me personally, I love seeing theme teams out there. Got a little bit of a spread formation here. Definitely going to be some pressure coming from the outside. Off the edge. And, oh, it's a fumble. It's recovered by the defense. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10-0. Sam Adams showing us the moves in the end zone. Well dressed. And, hey, why not? He just scored. Picked up the fumble. And just like that, it's 10-0. So one thing you got to know in these tournaments or any type of competitive scene, you know the heat is going to be coming. So you will not be comfortable in that pocket. And we saw that right there. So the Rams are going to have to do something a little bit different because they were stuck a little flat-footed as we see him break for a couple yards. He gets to the 29-yard line. And I can promise you, if he could not stand the heat in that first drive, it will continue to come. So looks like he's going to be going under center for his next formation. Let's see if he has a little bit better success going up against that 4-3-6-1 even. Okay. I like it. Smash mouth football. Okay, got 2 yards on the dive play up the middle. But he's back in that gun, so you know that heat is going to be coming off the edge. Let's see how he adjusts this time. Here comes that heat on the outside. Throws it across the middle. Nice read. It's a 3rd and 1. No huddle. That's smart. That's smart. All right. Looks like he's going back into that trio formation, which means he's got that slot open. And if he can get it off just in time, which he does, he's able to run for the first down. Okay. This no huddle seems to be working for him. Got a little time. Oh, tries to scramble up the middle with the quarterback. Loss of 2 on the play. No huddles again. Going back to the trio formation. Let's see if he tries to take a shot downfield. Obviously, we know that safety is matched up against Chase. Chase is in motion. Oh, and he releases him. And here comes the pressure. He throws it up, and he can't get the ball to the running back, who was wide open. So it's 3rd and 12. All right. Looks like he's going to spread out with the defense. We know the pressure is coming. Let's see if he can make the read and get himself a first down. 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Definitely don't want to get a delay game here or have to use a timeout. Hikes the ball. Here comes that pressure. Throws it to the running back. Leaping catch. Mixing with the first down. So it's the end of the first quarter. It's 10-0, but the Rams are on the move. And just to give you an update, Brian James himself has already sent his opponent the invite. He's already picked his playbooks. He's already pressed the ready button. So sooner than later, ladies and gentlemen, we will be bringing to you the first ever appearance of Brian James in the Fast Money tournaments. And like I said, I can't promise you that he'll be good. I can't promise you that he'll be bad. I can just promise you that he's going to play. As we see a big hit up the middle. Loss of a yard. And the Rams really seem to have their groove. They're in bunch formation. We know that pressure is going to be coming. Here's the release. And, oh, I counted at least 4 jerseys there. He's lucky that that was not intercepted. 3rd and 11. You got to wonder when he's going to start making an adjustment to that run game because we know that the heat is coming, and it's coming again. So here we go. 3rd and 11. Looks like it's going to be man coverage. Okay. Flexes out the running back. Makes a couple more adjustments. Hikes the ball. Here's the pressure. Leads it to the running back. Beautiful one-on-one coverage. And is that a linebacker out on the field? Not sure what number 56 is doing there, but wasn't fast enough. Rams are 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Doing a little bit of a dance there. Celebrate the big play and the conversion. Oh, he tried the dive again. Loss of 1. He's having a little bit of a trouble with this 4-3 even 6-1, but you know what? It's a lot to think about. You got the pressure coming off the edge. It's a solid run defense. Let's see if he can make some more magic happen. Seems to have a lot of success in this gun trips tight end formation. As he throws the bubble, it looks like he's able to get about 4 yards on the play. So it's 3rd and 7. Doesn't want to do anything too aggressive here. Okay, got us a little bunch tight end on the center. Here comes the pressure on the outside, and it is intercepted. Oh, Adams is all over the place. I mean, this man has already scored on a fumble recovery, and he has himself an interception. Definitely the MVP of the game right now. Rams are going to have to make a play on defense if they want to get back in this. Oh, and they do. Cam Chancellor raising up, making a play when his team needs it the most. And yes, Cam, you do get to dance. You do get to spin because you, sir, just got yourself an interception. And it's back to 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Here we are, strong close. We know that pressure is coming. It looks like he's running on tackle, tries to cut it back up to the inside. He's successful, gets him about 4 yards. 2nd and 6, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go on the clock. And he's going empty set here. Now, we've seen pressure come in all sorts of forms out of this formation, so it should be no different. Should be no different whatsoever. And it's a quarterback draw. He runs up the middle. Not bad, not bad. Got 4 yards, 3rd and 2. He's at the 9-yard line. Clock is ticking down. He's got plenty of time. No need to rush. Definitely has to get some points. See if he can make a quick read here because you know the pressure's coming. Here it comes off the edge. Oh, and it's an interception. Oh, you got to high pass that, young man. You got to high pass that. You got to high pass that. And you know what? It's like that sometimes. So that heat has been coming. It's 1st and 10. Let's see if he can make another play. Here's a run up the middle. Looks like that's about a 5-yard gain. You got to say he's not doing too bad right now. I mean, you got 3 turnovers. And right now we got ourselves a defensive ball game. So 2 minutes left to go. Last thing you want to do is give up a big play on either side of the ball. You can either blow it wide open or you can help your opponent get right back in. Looks like Adams is coming across the formation to block. Rodgers in the pocket, looks for that corner route. He completes it to Crabtree. He's at the 35, the 40, the 30. Oh, he is cutting it upfield. Oh, what a big hit all the way down to the 25. That is what you do not want to happen. If you're going to bring that pressure, it's got to get there. And it's a beautiful touch pass. As we see the replay here, that ball is delivered where the defender cannot get it. Crabtree catches it, turns it upfield, and he is in scoring range of the 25. Minute 30 left to go, 1st and 10. This is going to be huge for the Rams. He hands it off. Oh, Brown with the cut on the inside. He's doing a fantastic job. 2nd and 3. Got 2 timeouts left. About 1:05 left to go. Rams are going to have to tighten up here. All right, we got another draw play. Okay. Nice stop. Loss of 2, 3rd and 5. Got ourselves a timeout, and we also got ourselves an update. Looks like Brian James is taking on Cluminati. So this is going to be a tall order for those Tennessee-themed Titans. Rodgers in the pocket. Oh, a big sack. Excellent coverage downfield by the Rams. Giving himself a fighting chance. It's not too much to overcome when you're down 13. Make some halftime adjustments. Obviously, he's going to have to do something with that pressure. Kick is up and away. hits the crossbar, and of course it bounces in because that's what happens when you got that momentum meter all the way up. So the last thing the Rams need to do is turn the ball over here. There's 44 seconds left to go. All-Star cuts it up to the outside. Oh, he stiff arms, and you know what? He's at the 46-yard line. So at the very least, with one timeout left, the Rams can possibly get some points on the board. But they're going to have to play smart because you already know that heat is coming. We've been seeing it all game. It's not going to be any different here. It's man coverage. Here comes that pressure on the outside. He throws it, and it's an interception. And guess what? It's 19-0. It's 19-0. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do with that. You knew the pressure was coming. It was an excellent defense. And it really doesn't seem like this 2-point conversion is going to mean that much. But guess what? It's converted. So it's 21-0 at halftime, 28 seconds left to go. And you just got to hope and pray that the Rams don't try to force it, but just take a knee, just go into the half, try to regroup. As we see some nifty moves by Allstock cutting to the inside. But this is going to be a tall order. The last thing you want to do is be down 3 touchdowns with a half left to go and a full momentum meter. So if the Rams can make some plays on the defensive end and adjust to this blitz, maybe they can get back in this game. It's a lot of big play potential, but right now they are not adjusting whatsoever. Here comes the pressure, and again, it's another sack. Randy Moss off the edge, 5 seconds left to go. It's not even worth your time, but you got nothing else to lose. So that's the end of the first half. It's 21-0. And we do have Brian James and Illuminati squaring off. Right now, Illuminati intercepted the ball. Brian James threw an interception. And he's now playing defense. But it's still 0-0. So he's got himself a fighting chance. And we will definitely bring you that game as soon as we wrap this one up. Allstott getting excellent yards in the special team game. This is a do-or-die drive here for the Rams. They're back into their gun tight. We know the pressure's coming. Here it is off the edge. Oh, just gets the ball to Chase. Could have been another disastrous interception, but he was successful in getting the ball out in front of the defender. And here comes that man coverage blitz from the outside. Tries to throw the corner out. It's intercepted. Ronnie Lott with the interception takes a hit, keeps on going. And this is looking possibly ugly. Looking possibly ugly right now. But you know what? Never say never, never quit. Never quit. Here's the run up the middle. And the Rams make the tackle at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 1. It's do or die. They don't seem to have any answers right now, but you know what? They're not giving up. That's the most important thing. This is going to be a learning experience. Here comes that pressure up the middle. Big hit. But the first down has been accomplished. So we are now at the 31-yard line. It's still 21-0. Full momentum meter. Rams looking to bring a little pressure. Here's the cutback to the inside. And these are some big hits. There's only 2 yards in that play, but you never know. He's running a risk bringing all his defenders in like that. But he is having success shutting that run game down. And we're going to have to see if he's going to have an opportunity to bring some pressure or if it's going to be another run and to settle for the 3 points, field goal. Here's the pressure. Rams bring it. Here's a throw. He makes a play. He gets the interception. The Rams are running out of time, but they are not running away. So it's on the 4-yard line. 2:38 left to go in the fourth. Oh, what a stout running defense. Loss of 3 at the 1-yard line. We know the pressure's coming. You got to get rid of that ball super quick. And let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Brian James intercepted the ball, ran it back, pick 6, and he is now leading Illuminati 7-0. I'm pretty sure he's feeling himself. And I'm sure at some point we're going to switch to that game, but I just got to let you know it was a hell of an interception. And he maneuvered his way all the way down, was able to put 6 up on the board, kick the extra point. He's now leading 7-0. Illuminati has the ball again. He's driving down the field. But he is losing. He is losing right now to Brian James. And if you've had an opportunity to see Illuminati play, you know that Illuminati has been very successful playing in these fast money tournaments. In fact, he's been very successful playing in general. So it looks like we are probably going to switch you to that game. We got both of them up on the screen for your viewing pleasure. But I got to tell you, it's not looking good for those Rams. They just gave up another 6 points. It's getting ready to be 28-0. So it may be time for us to focus our attention on this Titans-Packers game, because right now it looks like Brian James is actively showing he got a little skills in the competition here. Looks like he's doing a little bit more than just putting the tournaments together. But hey, it's a long way for him winning. So we're going to have to see what he's able to do against Illuminati. And Illuminati is not backing away from these corner routes. That's how Brian James was able to get the interception and put points up on the board. But it definitely looks like Brian James has been having success bringing pressure on Illuminati. And at some point, as we see the big hit, the underneath throw completion for 6 yards, at some point we're going to get a chance to see Brian James on offense. Second and 4 at the 47-yard line. Illuminati's got the ball. That's the end of the first quarter. Brian James in the lead, 7-0. Who would have thought? Can't say I had him on my pick 'em, but you know what? He's trying to make a name for himself. You know that's what we do here at Madden Underground. You're watching the Fast Money Tournament Showcase on Monday night. And I got to tell you, my teams did not win yesterday, but I'm still in a good mood because football's back. So hopefully your teams won yesterday. And if your team's going to be playing the Monday Night Football, hopefully you're able to get a win. Hopefully your fantasy football teams are doing well. Either way it goes, it's the first week of football, and I love it. It's been too long. As we see Illuminati throw the ball to the back, out of the backfield, gets the first down. Drops back in the pocket, makes a read. Throws it in the seam, and it looks like he completes it for a pass. And if you're keeping your eye on that Rams game, it's already 28-0. We did see the Rams with a huge Huge play and then another turnover, but hey, they're still fighting. They are still fighting. Illuminati is at first and goal. Runs the ball to the outside, and it looks like he's going to walk in for the easy touchdown. And we have ourselves a tie ball game if Illuminati decides to go for the extra point, which he does. Should be able to make this. We got ourselves a tie ball game. 7-7. 3:39 left to go in the second quarter. Just to give you an update on that Rams game, it's got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Still 28-0. But they are fighting every inch of the way. Does not look like they're going to be able to pull this out. But I'm excited to see what Brian James is going to be doing on offense. So it looks like he's setting up his strong close formation. And you know one thing with Brian James, you were going to get a dose of Derrick Henry. So we get a chance to see how Illuminati, what his run defense is looking like with these Green Bay Packers. And Brian James cuts it upfield. He's able to get 3 yards on the play. All right. Looks like he's coming out in his patented strong close formation. Split the play. Tight end on the long side of the field. Receiver comes in motion across the right. Could be play action, could be a run play. You never know with Brian James. Drops back. Looks for a man. He throws the ball deep. And he, catches it. Wow. Wow. What an amazing play. What an amazing throw by Brian James. He is stretching this field vertically. Clicked on, went up and got it, came down with it. And he finds himself in scoring range. Just to give you an update on that Rams game, it's 31-0. Looks like there's about a minute, a little under 2 minutes left to go in the game. Brian James runs off tackle. Illuminati with the defense on the edge. A loss of 2 yards on the play. He already knows Brian James can go vertical, but he's still bringing those safeties down. Receivers going across the formation in motion. Definitely got to protect the seams against this formation. He drops back to pass. He's looking, and guess what? It's thought it was going to be a sack. It's even worse. He gets the ball off, and it's intercepted. Illuminati with the big play came right up the middle. And Brian James has to be wondering why he didn't run the ball. But he still has an opportunity to put pressure on Illuminati. It's only a 7-7 ball game. Right before the 2-minute warning. Illuminati drops back, scans the field, looks around, throws it deep, clicks on, catches it. It's a big play. Oh, he gets it all the way down. All the way down to the 8-yard line. That is the last thing that you want to happen. The last thing that you want to happen. Whew. There are a lot of vertical throws in this game. But the field just got real short. So we'll have to see if those Titans are going to be able to make a play. See 2 receivers come across the formation. He's checking to see the coverage. Brian James comes down with the safety, bring a little pressure, looks for the corner route, and incomplete. A dangerous throw, well covered. Remains to be seen if Illuminati is going to be interested in trying to run the football here. Comes out in that tight formation. Audibles out. Got a little bit more room, spreading things out. Tight end comes across the formation. He's looking for the running back. He's not open, holding on to the ball. There's a lot of coverage down the field. Here comes the pressure. And he is sacked. Loss of 1. He's at the 9-yard line. Huge play. Excellent coverage by the Titans. Things get a little bit tricky when you don't have those vertical corner routes that can stretch the field. So it's 3rd and goal. There's plenty of time left to go in the second quarter. Illuminati drops back. He looks for the running back. Texas route is taken away. He throws it to the corner. It's intercepted by the Titans. Another huge play. And you got to wonder, why isn't anybody running the football this close to getting points on the board? They are living on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. They want to sling this rock around. And so far, both of them have committed passing turnovers in critical situations when they could have established themselves in this game. So now it remains to be seen whether these Titans are going to be able to put some points on the board. Illuminati brings the safety down. Brian James runs up the middle. Can't seem to break a tackle, but it's still a huge run. It's 1st and 10. He's got plenty of time left. Illuminati has all 3 timeouts. Brian James has 2. Here comes that safety up the field, and it looks like it's a fumble. Oh, Titans, a loss of 7 yards, but they're able to recover. Not sure what happened there, but we know he's going vertical. Here comes the pressure off the edge, and he is sacked. 3rd and 22. We know that pressure is coming again. Illuminati's making some adjustments. Brings the safety on the tight end side of the field. Moves the cornerback for that slot receiver. Brian James brings the running back to the left-hand side. A man goes with him in motion. Gets the ball out to the running back. Oh, unable to break the tackle. Unable to get the first down. 4th and 7. I mean, it's kind of risky, but this is what you play for. It's 40 seconds left to go. It's 2 timeouts for the Titans. Packers have 1. Brian James goes to his patented strong close. Here comes the receiver going across the formation. So it looks like it's man coverage. So that means the heat is going to be coming. Brian James gets the ball out to the running back. He gets the first down and more. He's going down the sidelines, and he gets bumped out of bounds. What a huge play. What a huge play. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. What an amazing throw. Excellent job by Brian James. Looks like it's man coverage. Illuminati brings the safety down. Brian James takes off with he stops on a dime, but he's not able to cut it upfield. What a huge gamble. Could have been a huge play. He was able to get positive yards. He's got 1 timeout left to go. He's at the 24-yard line, so we know he can at least get 3 points out of this. Is he going to be conservative, or is he going for everything? Let's see what happens. Drops back. Here comes the pressure up the middle. Picks it up. Looks for the corner route. Throws it. Oh, it is catch for a touchdown. Brian James is living on the edge. He is making a name for himself. Big plays down the field, clicking on single coverage, making plays when it matters the most. He's leading this game 14-7. Illuminati doesn't know what the hell is going on, because you know what? Your commissioner's not supposed to be good like this. He's not supposed to be nice like this. He don't even play much like that. So how is it that Brian James is winning 14-7? I don't know. If he's going to be able to pull this out, I'm telling you what, he could possibly go all the way. He could possibly go it away. Nobody expected this to happen. I know Illuminati didn't, but he's got some time. Let's see if he's going to try to push the ball downfield. It looks like the Titans are backing up like they're playing coverage. That's never a good thing. Here comes the pressure. Illuminati throws it, gets out of bounds. Now, there's still enough time for him to get into field goal range. So as long as Brian James and those Titans are going to be playing off the ball, it looks like Illuminati is going to be able to dink and dunk his way down the field. Have to see who gets too gritty in the situation, or if they're going to stay conservative with it. Illuminati doesn't like what he sees. Audibles into a new play, looking for that running back. Has to hold on to the football. Tries to throw it downfield. Big play for the Titans, and they break it up. They break it up. Looks like that could have been intercepted. The best thing that could happen, incomplete pass. Packers still have one timeout left. There's still 10 seconds left to go in the game before the half. Titans don't want to be too aggressive, but they want to make sure they bring enough pressure. Here comes the pressure from the outside. Pump fake by Rodgers. Throws it down the field. Oh, he catches it, but it's broken up by the Titans. 4 seconds left to go. 4th and 10. Titans. Titans have an opportunity to make a big play here. It's not a lot of time left to go. But we've seen bad things happen before with 4 seconds left to go. So let's see what Illuminati can do. Motions across the formation. Drops back in the pass. Looks for the corner route. Catches it. Falls to the ground. It's halftime. And your Brian James, Madden Underground Commissioner, Tennessee Titans are leading Illuminati in the Packers 14-7 in the Madden Underground Fast Money Tournament Showcase. I mean, I really don't know what to say at this point, simply because of the fact Brian James is out here showing why he shouldn't just be behind the microphone. He should also be out on the field. He's out here. He's making plays. And right now he's winning this game. And it's been his defense and his vertical offense, pushing the ball downfield, making big plays. The Illuminati's got the ball back. Plenty of time. No need to rush. So let's see if Brian James and the Titans are able to get some pressure on the Packers. Here's the audible by Illuminati. Brian James is doing an excellent job protecting the seams, but you got to give up something. And that quick out has been working for Illuminati. But Brian James and the Titans seem very content to give him that particular route. So let's see what Illuminati can do. Flexes the receiver out. Brian James has the corner covered. Coming across underneath is the corner route. He goes up. Oh, 4 defenders. Looked like 5 defenders actually in the area. That was a very dangerous throw. Excellent coverage by the Titans, taking away all of the routes. 2nd and 10. The 32-yard line. Packers drop back. Quick throw underneath. Gets 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2. Masterful strategy by the Titans. They are very content to give up the underneath as long as they don't get beat over the top and as long as the defenders are there when Illuminati tries to take his shots, which he may just try to do again on this play. Drops back. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket. Looks for the corner route. Completes it. And he gets the first down. Excellent throw by Illuminati. Showing a lot of patience here against this Titans defense, who's made it clear that they have no intent of giving up any vertical routes or anything in the seams. His motion receiver comes out of the backfield, runs a zig route. Corner route is open. It's a completion. And the Packers are down at the 7-yard line. And it's starting to look like Illuminati's starting to figure this defense out. Brian James is giving him a little bit too much time in the pocket, but this is where Illuminati has struggled, where he's thrown interceptions. He tries to run, and he's lucky that Aaron Rodgers doesn't cough up the ball. Excellent Titan defense. 2nd and goal. And we know this is where the Titan defense comes alive, making big plays against the Packers. That's what got them this 14-7 lead. Illuminati motions the receiver out. Looks like he's running the play, and it's an excellent stop. Excellent run defense. 3rd and goal. Titans always tough in the red zone. Let's see what Illuminati can come up with here. Those corner routes may not be available. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket. Oh, and he throws a dot coming across the field. It looks like we got ourselves a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, making excellent decisions coming down the field, Illuminati and the Green Bay Packers successfully tied this game up. And we got ourselves a ball game again. Just want to let you know when we get done with this game, we're going to take you over to our other game, which is currently underway. We got the Jets and the Raiders squaring off. No score yet. They literally just kicked off, so we got plenty of time to sit back and watch what happens between Illuminati and the Packers and the Madden Underground founder, CEO, president, you name it, he's done it, Brian James. Here's the run up the middle. Packers with the big stop. Looks like they're coming up. They're going to be bringing pressure off the edge. Let's see if the Titans are able to pick it up and score or at least complete a pass down the field. We know they like to go vertical. Here comes that pressure off the edge. Oh, and he throws it underneath. A quick check down. He's able to get a couple yards. It's 3rd and 3. This no huddle has definitely been working for him. Here's that read option, and the quarterback this time, he cuts it up the field, and he's able to get the first down. Marcus Mariota with the moves. Cuts it upfield. Looks like he was going to break away. Packers make a huge stop on defense. It's just one more thing to think about from this Titans offense. Looks like they're in that trio formation. Here's a handoff up the middle. Getting 6 yards. Titans are having a lot of success in moving the football against this Packers defense. Looks like it's man coverage, so we know that the heat is going to be coming. There's a motion receiver to the right. Here's a run up the middle. Oh, a stiff arm. Whew, that was ugly. But it's 3rd and 1. And if you've been watching this game, you know that Brian James is definitely going to be going for it. This is 4-down territory here. He's already in scoring range, so we know that he can get 3 points out of this, but he doesn't want that. We haven't seen him try to kick a field goal all game, so we already know that he is definitely going to be trying to go all or nothing here. Here's the read option. Oh, a loss of 2 yards, and there it is. There's the no huddle. This is a big play. Let's see what the Packers can do. You got to believe that pressure's coming. Titans, looks like they flipped the formation. Oh, what a terrible throw. It was a quick throw to the running back. And as always, and you hate to see it, it hits the teammate in the back of the head and it comes back. Packers football. They have a chance to drive down the field and take the lead. Packers have not led at all in this game. Here's the coverage down the field. They got a man wide open, He's got the ball. He does not score, but he got all the way down to the 17-yard line. Looks like he was going to run away. And even though the Packers were able to score on their last drive, we know this is where the Titans defense tends to tighten up. It becomes very difficult to score. Packers looking for the corner route. He catches it, turns it upfield, and they're at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Still plenty of time left in this game. Packers are making big plays when it matters. It was a huge failure to execute by the by the Titans on that 4th down. But a big play on defense there as they make the tackle. And we know they tend to stiffen up. So looks like the Packers, and there they go. They've audibled into formation. So we know what we're looking for on that right side. Probably going to be that corner route. Maybe somebody coming underneath. Aaron Rodgers rolls outside the pockets. He tried to run for it. There's a fumble, and the Titans recover once again. The defense rising to the occasion. A huge play. A fumble. They recover it. Tackled at the 2-yard line. Packers bringing pressure. Looks like a read option. That was a terrible play call. The Packers with the safety. What were the Titans thinking? What were they thinking? You don't run a read option with no room. Oh, they just handed the game to the Packers. What an unbelievable play. Definitely want to hear the story behind that one. But you know what? There's still plenty of time left to go in this game. Packers with the ball. They've taken the lead for the first time. They've got to feel pretty confident right now that these Titans are self-destructing. We had the 4th down play, and then we had the read option play resulting in a safety. Here's that corner route. And when you got people glowing on the field, that is not a good thing for your defense. It's another completion, single coverage. Packers are not going to be playing around. You got 2 people glowing. Aaron Rodgers is one of them. This clock is ticking down. You got to believe True Clock is on. 1st and 10. Packers don't have to do anything but hold on to the ball at this point. Aaron Rodgers looks for a receiver. Got him open downfield. Gets him all the way down to the 14-yard line. Titans still have 3 timeouts left. They've got the clock and the momentum meter working against them. But like we saw before, they make big plays in the red zone. So maybe they can force another turnover and get themselves back in this game. Or maybe they can give up the touchdown. Another corner route. And it's not looking good. Here's the extra point. You got a little under 2 minutes left to go. The Green Bay Packers, in the span of 30 seconds, have taken a 9-point lead from a safety and then a touchdown on the drive after getting the ball back from the safety. Titans don't have a lot of time. Let's see what they can do. They've got all 3 of their timeouts. Packers have to know that the Titans are going to be trying to go down the field vertically. It's going to be a huge decision. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage? Either way, Brian James has to score twice, which means he's going to have to go for an onside kick. Strong close formation. Receiver comes across. Brian James drops back. Mariota throws it, gets bumped off the route, clicks on and catches the ball. Huge play. Calls his first timeout. 1st and 10. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave it up to the computer. You want to click on and you want to make the plays for yourself. Because if you left that up to the computer, that would have been an interception by the Packers. This game would have been over. Brian James, strong close again, motions across the formation. Here's a release. The pressure's coming. He throws it up and it's intercepted. And this looks like it's the ball game. The Packers with the interception. And they have really turned up their defense in this fourth quarter. Packers looking to make a point. Let's see if they go back to that corner route. That has been working for them very well. Audible's out in formation. Titans look like they're taking away the seams. Here's the play. Aaron Rodgers, too much time in the pocket. Drops it off underneath. Drag route. Completion. 8 yards. Clock is ticking. Titans are going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. Packers drop back. And they throw it to the outside again. It's another first down. You got to wonder if they're going to run the ball, kill the clock, make the Titans use the timeout, but they're not doing it. They're giving him a chance. He throws it again to the outside. I mean, there's still 40 seconds left to go in this game. There's a lot that can happen. I mean, the pick six is not going to be helpful right now for the Packers securing this victory. So they may just want to just call it a night. But they're throwing the rock, and they throw it out, and it's almost intercepted. Third down. There is still enough time on the clock for a pick six and an onside recovery. Packers seem to be offended that the Titans pretty much winning and dominating this whole game. They're motioning around, back and forth, back and forth. They decide to pass. Aaron Rodgers rolls out to the right. He's looking. He gets hit. Playing with fire. It's 4th and 4. And you got to believe that they're definitely going to kick this field goal. So 11 seconds left to go. The kick is up. It's good. And the Packers have taken the lead in the fourth quarter, taken the game 26-14. There's no chance for Brian James and the Titans to come back in this game. But you know what? They put on one hell of a show. And again, they're going to have to work on their fourth quarter offense because that's what cost them the game. They were winning. They made all the plays on defense when it mattered the most. But their offense kept putting them in terrible situations and ultimately cost them the game by giving the Packers the lead. Here's another vertical throw. Incomplete pass. That's the game. I have just as many questions as you do. I cannot wait to hear the explanation of that read option call, which led to the safety and the Packers' victory. But we've got the other game going right now. Those New York Jets are winning 15-3 over the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders getting the ball. Luckily, it's still only the second quarter, so we haven't missed too much of the action. Got about a minute and 53 seconds left to go. And I expect for Brian James to switch over to that game very soon, and then he's going to come and join me in the booth. So right now, the Raiders incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Cycling through their plays. In that trio gun set, trying to move the ball downfield. Vertical routes. Here comes the Jets with the pressure up the middle, and it's a coverage sack. The Jets getting pressure from the defensive lineman coming up. Getting the sack. There's a no huddle. Raiders got the ball. Moving around in the pocket, looking for the corner route. Clicks on, catches it. It's a huge play. It's 4th and 1. You got to know that they're going to be going for it. It's too much time left in this ball game. After a big play like that, they have a chance to get a first down. Jets decide not to bring pressure. And it results in a completion. The Raiders are able to get the first down. No huddle offense again. Raiders looking to push the ball downfield. Out is taken away, but guess what? There it is. Open. He breaks 2 tackles. He spins away. He gets all the way to the 45. Huge play by the Raiders. 51 seconds left to go. They have 1 timeout left. Got to see if that Jets defense is going to be able to stiffen up. Jets coming with a little bit of pressure. Here's the check down to the running back. He gets out of bounds. Raiders at the 37-yard line. Still have 1 timeout left and about 47 seconds left to go in the game. Raiders in the shotgun. Receiver motions the block from the outside pressure, checks down to the running back. He catches it, turns upfield, and he gets out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So 41 seconds left to go in the game. Raiders in scoring position. They've done an excellent job moving the ball down the field. Brings the receiver across formation to block, throws it, and gets the touchdown. What a beautiful throw up the seams. Raiders doing an excellent job of picking up pressure, making the right reads. And they are now only down 5 with 30 seconds left to go in the half. It's the Jets over the Raiders, 15-10. Raiders are kicking off the ball to the Jets. Jets catch the ball. He's at the 20, 25, goes down. And it remains to be seen if they're going to be interested in pushing the ball downfield, which they are. They've called their play. Halfback offset, trips, looking. Here's the throw down the seam. Beautiful throw and catch. And we will be bringing this action to you shortly. And for those of you,
Yo.
yeah, there he is. Now we got some questions for you, Brian James.
Oh shit! I mean, shoot. What's up?
So but before you put that Jets and Raiders game up on the screen as Assassin and Illuminati get ready, can you explain to us what the hell was going through your mind running that read option?
Oh, well, he was supposed to give it, and he didn't give it. So that there wasn't nothing else I could do about that.
Okay.
You know, sometimes they don't. I don't know. He didn't give it. The quarterback wasn't supposed to keep it. He was supposed to give. So that's why when he stepped back, I was like, oh, snap. I was like, oh, ain't nothing I could do. Get on defense. So.
Okay. And we've all had that happen before.
Nah,
so
yeah.
Everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. And I got to tell you, man, you came to play. It was a
man, I wasn't going to look like no bum on the screen, bro. I was going to come out here looking like I was just trash, just A1 garbage, you know what I mean? So, a great catch. MP out there cooking right now.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing a great job. He's led this whole game, making big plays on defense, making big plays as we see right there on offense. But I just want to just say it one more time, man. I was really impressed with what you were doing on the field, and I just felt like the viewers deserve some answers. What happened in that fourth quarter because it just seemed very uncharacteristic.
Nah, I thought he was gonna give it. He kept it, and then it was a safety. Like I probably should have ran something different anyway. I knew it was a risk running it. Mm-hmm. I knew that was actually a possibility, but it was just like ain't nothing I could do about it now. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But you know what? You definitely made a name for yourself. You definitely made a name for yourself.
No, I'm gonna start playing more of these, but
okay.
I want to get some quality reps in, man. Before we start the season. Now we got the franchise about to start. Yeah. Actually, be starting the Xbox franchise tomorrow. We waiting to see what's up with the PS5 guys getting in, grabbing their teams. So once they grab their teams, we can get PS5 rolling too. So we get through that preseason, get to week 1. But for Xbox tomorrow, we'll be getting the week 1, and then PS5. Hopefully, if they can grab their teams at a decent time. Let me see, because some players were supposed to be doing it today, but we got a few players that are dragging their feet.
Okay. Now, is this game live on Twitch?
Yes, this game is live.
All right. Well, let me refresh then. Because I got to tell you, man, watching you play that game, you look like you were ready for the season to start. Because Illuminati looked a little bit surprised. I don't think he
No,
expected.
I don't think anybody's expected that, but I would expect that. But it is what it is. You get your reps in, you come out.
Mm-hmm.
Illuminati be problem, man. So it's like when you got players that be problem, he can play. You know what I mean? It's no doubt in the mind that Illuminati is a solid player. So me losing to him, I don't take it no kind of way. You know what I mean? Because he's a solid player.
Yeah. Well, again, you were able to make a name for yourself. It looked like you were going to be able to pull out the victory. You had some wardrobe malfunctions there in the fourth quarter that unfortunately, gave him the lead. But
I was okay with losing like that. I was like, okay, all right, I'm okay. Because on defense, we was solid out there. We was gonna give him all he wanted outside. We could take that. But when you get to the red zone, you don't have that no more. You know what I mean? So you either have to run that rock, or we wouldn't give it up no touchdown passes in the red zone. So
yeah, well, like I said, you did a good job. It looked like you were ready for the Madden Underground Xbox Pro season. As you said, it's going to be starting tomorrow. Knock on wood. And I'm really curious to see, after playing in the hell game like Calamity, can't say the man's name.
He's out of there.
Did.
He's out of there. Assassin with the Derrick Henry run. He breaks a few tackles, gets down to the 31. Big run by Assassin.
Yeah, Illuminati should be ready. You know what I'm saying? He was just in a hell game. He should be sharp. Assassin had to wait a little bit. Got a chance to watch both of y'all games. I
think playing me before you play Assassin is the worst person you can play before you play Assassin, because I don't play nothing like him. We got two completely different play styles. So that's the worst person you would want to play before having a big game like Assassins.
I don't know about that. I got to disagree with you, because iron sharpens iron, and he's gonna be on his P's and Q's. He's gonna be locked in right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, Assassin may be running a little bit of a different offense.
MP is out here cooking. I'm glad I see this before the season starts, because he's in my division, so I know what to look for.
Oh yeah, definitely want to do some pregame scouting. But Illuminati with the pressure, he was able to sack Assassin, so it's 4 for 17. And right now, I mean, MP is on a roll, so he is cooking. He is cooking. I mean, this is midway through the third. It's 29-10. And it just remains to be seen if the Raiders are going to tap out early, or if they're going to fight all the way to the finish. But I will say this for Illuminati. He was trailing the whole game, and he was able to turn things around in the fourth quarter. He's down 3-0 to Assassin. It's a lot more manageable. Be interested to see what type of defense Assassin comes out with. As we see an interception by the Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't think this game was over, it's over. It's over. There is absolutely no reason to continue. It's about to be 36-10. But who am I? Who am I to tell you to quit?
Oh, no, you don't quit, bro. You don't quit.
Exactly.
Well, you can quit, but why would you?
I mean, it seems to happen a lot when you're playing mud. Sometimes when the game isn't even close to being over. But this 26 point lead, MP is looking very sharp. How are you going to deal with this in your division?
I don't know. I haven't even gotten that far. I know he got the Colts. That's a high potent team on the defensive side of the ball, and I see he's he has a high potent team on the defensive ball. It's crazy.
Well,
great
catch and cut by the Raiders. Definitely need to see a lot more of that.
Those unis are crazy though. The Raider uniform with the Venom legs, socks or whatever, they look crazy out there.
Oh, you know they was gonna come clean. But my question to you is: are you really that concerned about Matt Ryan?
No, I'm sure he's already got a trade ready to get rid of Matt Ryan. I'm not very. I could almost assure you Matt Ryan won't be there when the season starts.
Okay. So will you still be facing off against an X Factor quarterback, do you think? Or do you
I don't. I'm sure
anticipate a
everybody has an X Factor quarterback, so I'm sure it's going to be an X Factor quarterback.
okay. All right. Well,
Let's
definitely based on
see.
what we saw, what you were able to do against Illuminati, can't wait to see you matched up with MP in the Xbox Pro League. It's going to be a very competitive season, and the Raiders have come to life, making big plays. Got to see if they can get this offense in gear. Attacking the seams. Looks like the seams are being taken away right now. They're looking for that corner route, and they're able to get it. First down.
And those of you that are asking, when's the PS5 tournament for when's the tournament for PS5? Next week will be PS5 tournament for the Fast Money tournament. So make sure if you play on PS5, we'll be advertising it this week. So make sure you guys get ready for next Monday, the Fast Money tournament PS5.
Now, is that one going to be a showcase, or are we going to have a large number of participants?
It'll be a large number of participants. This was kind of like thrown like last minute, so we just kind of that's one to showcase what it was about, showcase some of the players that are participating and things like that, and then let them get a feel of it and let other people see what it's like, what the competition level is like. If you watch it, you say, you know what, I can beat those dudes, and come on over here and beat us. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. I want people that feel like they can come get this bread. Mm-hmm. This one was free. Mm-hmm. Open to the not really to the public, but a few exclusive players that were ready and greedy to play. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for players that are hungry to play, hungry to participate in events. This group of players was hungry, ready to play. They jumped in it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to charge these guys. Let these dudes play for free. Try to get some bread because they hungry. I just want to reward them for being hungry because it's not many. Well, it's a lot of players out there that claim to be hungry, but when it's put up or shut up, a lot of them kind of shut up.
Well, and that can be hard. That can be hard, right? When you find out that the world is a little bit bigger than your block or your school, and you start playing against people that love this game and play it as much, if not more, than you do, and they're part of a crew, with a couple of guys that are playing the same amount, if not more than you do, same style. It just really shows you what's out there. And
great catch.
It's a great opportunity though to get better. Like that's the main thing. Is that if you're really about it and you're not content, just being good enough, take your show on the road, rise to the occasion, come to Madden Underground, play in a Fast Money tournament, make a name for yourself.
Make a name for yourself. It's simple, So that's all we want, man. Just come out here, get your games in, play, get you some bread. Oh, great catch. That user looking crazy for Illuminati.
Yeah, those windows are a little bit tighter. Can you talk a little bit about your decision when you were playing Illuminati to not send pressure? You seemed to be alternating between your man pressure, and then when you were in zones, you weren't really bringing a lot of heat, and that seemed to kind of give him into an offensive rhythm.
Basically, his team is better than mine, so I just did what I could. He had all the new latest cards, and it was like, okay, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play slow. So that's why you see me ran just the read option, a couple things that would attack. That was just going away from his key players. Because if I had going at the players that he had, it would have been bad for me. It wouldn't even been close. But I tried to stay away from his team strengths and kind of played to the few weaknesses they had on defense. I mean, when I was playing defense, I knew that he had faster cards. He had two of the latest cards. He had the Crabtree. He had a few other cards, and then he has a lot of theme team players, and then he has Randy Moss and Adams, and I think that's Tony Gonzalez out there too. So it's just a lot of players that you wanted to make sure that you had a body able to tackle them once they did catch the ball, and then play great defense in the red zone. So that's why I was just banking on was keeping them close out the end zone, and hopefully red zone defense could stop them.
And so you mentioned the difference in cards. Assassin's team is one of the better MUT teams that are out there. So how do you see this matchup right now between Assassin and Illuminati?
Great pick. Oh, he has that Highland So yeah, when you got Holland out there, that's like in my opinion, he's the best defensive. Maybe outside of that Woolen card, he might be the best secondary player on the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Holland card is amazing. He does some great things, and he has the potential to have certain abilities that a lot of secondary players can't. And also, you can see he has the Mike Vick card now, so that gets dangerous when you got Mike Vick out there. I don't know if he's going to be scrambling with him, but I would have loved to have been able to use a 90 speed Mike Vick and
Yeah. Well, maybe there was a couple times when Mariota looked like he was going to be able to.
Oh man, that one read option he broke up the middle and they got the shoestring tackle. That should have been a touchdown, bro. That low key had me high. I was like, yo, and he's out of there. And a lot of people say, oh, the quarterback run is dead. No, last year everybody was scrambled to the outside. This year you have to wait until those D linemen engage and find a running lane, and that way you can run with the quarterback. So that's just a note if you haven't taken the notes of what's been going on in the community, but you can run with the quarterback, and certain quarterbacks it can get pretty ugly with.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that we know that you're going to add to your repertoire is a little bit more speed at quarterback, because you're making the play calls, but like you said,
yeah, just the personnel,
game of inches, and so if you would have had a little bit more speed, then it's safe to say that would have been a touchdown. So we look forward to
there were some weird things happening in my game, man. It was a play where he handed the ball off, and then I went to cut, and then he just pitched the ball back, and I'm like, Mariota luckily recovered it, but
we saw that. That was pretty strange. Weren't sure what happened.
That was not intentional. I can promise you that.
Now, what about the fourth down play? As you tried to get the ball, you were throwing to the left to the running back, and it hit your.
That Chandler Jones card just pushed my left tackle into the pass. So that's had he not had the Chandler Jones card, maybe I'm not gonna say that was a guaranteed catch or first down.
Right.
The guy was open clearly,
Yeah.
But the ball just hit the back of the head of the lineman who was getting pushed into the quarterback. So.
Yeah, we saw you make that completion a couple of times. And Assassin seems to be doing a very good job of
Assassin just looks like he doesn't care about anything. That dude leads a carefree life. Look at it's a carefree life.
Well, I mean, look, hey.
He's like, you know what? I'm chilling. I'm just hanging out.
That's a good thing. I mean, and that's probably why he decided to go for it on fourth down. He wants to make something happen. It's getting a little late where he is. So, he may be getting a little bit tired, Maybe he had a long day today. But this is an opportunity for Cluminati to put some points on the board. That's the one thing that surprised me with the time that's left on the clock, that Assassin was willing to give Cluminati excellent field position, considering that he shut him out this far.
Yeah,
excellent defense, loss of a yard.
So with that being said, we're already focusing on this game, but MP has won the game. He's advancing.
Is he going to be, as we see a beautiful throw by Cluminati, and Assassin has to be wondering, why didn't I punt the football? Why? Obviously, he expected for somebody to make a play on this, but the receiver was able to get behind his secondary. And is MP going to play the winner of this game? Is that what it's looking like?
Yeah, MP will be playing the winner of this game in the championship round. This will be the final. Next game will be the final game of the showcase. And like I said, if you guys wish to participate on Wednesday, you will be able to sign up. So make sure you hit that maddenunderground.com, check it out, and get ready to sign up.
And that's going to be for PS5?
Next week will be PS5. So for the PS5 players, but actually you'll be able to sign up for the following Xbox week as well. So next week will be PS5, and the Xbox one will be on the website as well. So it'll be in the tournament section on the website actually tomorrow. So
okay. Oh
no.
Huge
play.
Can
Moss catch him? Moss is running through the pack. The guys are trying to get his way.
Job of maneuvering the clock. 5, 4, Oh man, rumbling and stumbling, got all the way down to the 9 yard line, and we know there's a field goal coming. Assassin, he has been very fortunate this drive. Um, and I know Illuminati is disgusted because
Definitely.
he had every opportunity to get some points on the board, and now he's down 9. And I know he's disgusted, but look, he was down. He was down against you, and
Yeah.
he was able to come alive and get his offense going and put points on the board. So um, he's been there before. He's upset at himself, no doubt. But what have you seen from Assassin that makes you feel like he's the favorite in this game right now?
Assassin is repetition, man. I think Assassin plays the most Madden of everybody in Madden Underground. Maybe outside of Dimes, but I think he even plays more than Dimes because he plays every day. He's in a tournament every day. He's competing every day. He's in the MCS. He's doing mud every day. He's doing this every day. He's in 100 leagues. He's in our league. And then he supports everybody in the Madden community. So, like, if you got something going on and you're looking for a participant, Assassin is a great guy to hit up because he's going to participate in anything Madden. So, yeah, I definitely agree that that's his advantage. It's repetition, frequency of playing, and the frequency of playing skilled players.
I mean, it definitely sounds like a winning formula, and it sounds like he's got a great setup that he's able to, provide for his Madden family and his own family, and be able to have the fortitude to be successful at this game, which is very difficult. Just because you play a lot of games, as we see Illuminati get the ball to the running back, there's a blown coverage. Will the Falcons get there? They do. They knock him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. But you can play a lot of games, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be good at the game. So obviously, Assassin is
but the thing
very
about
successful at putting himself in the right positions, but also being able to perform on the field.
Yeah, well, the be able to retain information, and that's what Madden's about. It's being able to retain information on a high level, and it's basically everybody's going to run something similar. You're going to play somebody that's going to run something similar to the last person you played. Especially with whatever the metas is at that time, that's what you're going to see the most of. But if you're a guy that plays a lot, you play volume games, then those type of game plans don't really bother you. You already have a game plan in place for those type of things. It's the guys that don't play off meta, guys that don't play the meta frequently or do something weird, that they have something that they're really good at that's not seen on a consistent basis. Those are the guys that give guys like Assassin trouble. But guys that's running the meta and things like that, he's going to put them in the box majority of the time.
And so what is the meta this year?
Whatever Henry's running, whatever, just whatever's being run in the MCS. We saw the MCS. We saw a lot of different things that was being run, and a lot of things that we've probably seen different people use in different mud champion games and things like that. But they're all watching other streams, these guys' streams, to get game plans and figure out what works and what do they feel is the best. So, but I was actually happy to see that there were a lot of different game plans going into the MCS. Every player kind of had somewhat their own style or their own little tweak to what it is that they were doing. So it was pretty good to watch this year.
Definitely. And I will say this. I will say that we have consistently seen either gun tight or some form of compression formations in this entire tournament, with the exception of MP. So a lot of players.
I think MP is going to win. I think MP is going to win this tournament just because of the simple fact that he's running something that a lot of these guys haven't seen.
Well, you know what?
Oh, Snipes is in the building. What's good, Snipes?
We do have the man of the hour here. Want to acknowledge Snipes for entering the building, and he's rocking his New York Football Giants.
I just had to remove him after I saw that.
Well, yeah, I mean, because let's face it. It was a huge win over the Titans.
Let's not say it was a huge win. It was a missed field goal and a lucky 2-point conversion. That's
it
what
was.
It was
a huge win.
Let's call it what it was: a lucky 2-point conversion and a missed field goal. You know.
So it was a huge win because the Giants they were able to win a game against the Tennessee Titans, and I got to tell you, they looked prepared. Okay, my Jets, they didn't look prepared. My Jets were prepared for a bunch of excuses. That's what they had. They had a bunch of excuses about what they stuck up the Giants.
I don't even know why we're talking about the Jets right now.
Well, I'm just saying that the Giants were prepared, and I'd like to hear a little bit more about their preparation from the only Wesley Golden Voice.
Hey, look, it wasn't even about prep, and I talked to B. James even after the game, man. Like it wasn't even necessarily about prep per se.
They showed more heart. That's what I'm saying. It was more heart.
You know what it was. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. They had some cojones to go for that 2-point conversion, because I immediately thought they was gonna go ahead. I was praying for them to go for 2, but I just knew, Giants football, these cats are gonna mess around and they're just gonna kick a field goal and go to overtime. But Brian Daboll, he's trying to implement a new culture in New York. That's as much as I can say about it. He's trying to implement a new culture in New York, man, and I can't be mad at that situation. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big win. Look, the Titans should have won that game. Point blank period. They should have won the game. They should have won that game.
The winners always say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can talk about it, and you can be humble about it. But the bottom line is, your Giants, they beat the Titans, and they beat them on a televised game. They're off. They're 1-0.
Man, I'm happy.
This is what I'm saying. Like
I'm happy, man, but I got to do one game at a time, man. That's really all we could do here right now. I can do one game at a time.
Winners get to explain it to you. Losers got to think about it. And all I can say right now is, they look good, man. It was a big win for y'all.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Glad that you had a chance to join us. Just wanted to bring you up to speed.
Yes,
we had a lot of good games. And right now, the winner of this game between Illuminati and Assassin is going to face off against MP, repping the one thing that he and I have in common, which is our love for those New York football Jets. And he's got them out there looking great. And so right now, what you didn't see Brian James give up the game against Illuminati and the Packers in the fourth quarter. But he could just as easily have been here playing against Assassin. And
I would definitely would have whooped on Assassin. I'm just playing. No, I'm not playing.
And for that reason, Snipes, Brian was explaining to us about how many games Assassin plays and how well prepared he plays, but he also just went on record as saying that he still feels like Assassin's going to get demolished by MP. So I don't know what that means.
MP plays off meta, you know what I mean, and that's the thing. It's not something. It's not a
game. Oh, that's gone. That's house.
That's touchdown. Yeah. And that DeMarco Murray card is a card you want to have. It's like either him or Joe Mixon. It's either those two, or maybe Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis gets discussed.
Jerome Bettis is the card that everybody's using right now.
Yeah, but if you want to get shifty, definitely use that DeMarco Murray or the Joe Mixon.
Bettis is a straight bully. The card he's got, he's a straight bully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a bully with that card. It's a great card to use. Has anybody in the tournament right now used the Jerome Bettis card?
No.
Interesting.
Haven't seen
very interesting.
Card.
Yeah,
I actually considered using mine's, but mine's is like the 83 overall version, and I was like, no.
Right. You've got the little bus.
Yeah, I got the short bus.
You got the short bus.
You got the short bus. That's the short bus card.
Hey, check your inbox on Discord. It's nice. I just sent you
okay, perfect.
The scoreboard.
Gotcha.
Let me know what you think.
I like it very much.
Okay.
Very nice, sir. Very nice.
Okay, definitely like this adjustment that we're seeing from the Packers. They got that stack formation on the right-hand side.
Illuminati is not out of this game. He just has to score.
Well, it's going to be kind of tough. I don't think that Assassin is going to be having wardrobe malfunctions like we saw in the Titans game. He seems pretty locked in. And let's face it. I mean, he's got a 2-score lead right now. and he's done a very good job against Illuminati's offense. And you pointed it out. Illuminati beat Problem, so I don't know how that hierarchy works, but
how good the skill gap is like how big is the skill gap really this year? Like how I didn't see anybody just whooping nobody's head in.
Yeah. You haven't seen that, not yet. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I think it's definitely something different. I mean, you guys know that on Friday night I broadcasted a Problem game in the Strictly Ballers League.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, that game ended up a tie, 10-10. It ended up a tie, 10-10.
I don't like I said, I don't know. A lot of people haven't played a lot of regs, but if you play regs on all Madden, defense is really hard. It's really hard to score on all Madden regs. Like it's not like MUT. It's not like if you that should have been a pick.
Ooh.
But yeah, defense is really hard to score.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So I kudos to them for being tough about it and getting the tie. But it's really hard to score. So I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah. I wasn't surprised. I mean, real talk. That was actually the first tie ball game in Snipes TV history. That was the first one. So very, very interesting. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, there's you know what I mean? There's not a huge skill gap yet. It might happen as the weeks and months continue to go. But right now, I don't think there's a major skill gap at all for anybody.
There's two things that I just want to point out. Number one, you got to give us some context on how long Snipes TV's been up and running so that people can understand the magnitude of what you just said. And then number two, it really seems to be a difference in, whomever has the best cards. Because we saw in Brian James' game, we saw several times when if he simply had a better card, that he would have either scored or made a play. So right now, to me, it at least looks like whoever's got the best cards.
Easy. Delphi was sitting right there.
And so, if you can just tell me, like, how long has Snipes TV been around that this is the first time that you've only seen a tie?
No, Snipes TV been around 5 years now. It's been around 5. It's been around 5 years.
Okay, so, and that's like 5 to 50,000 games. That we're talking about.
I do a lot of games. You guys know I do a lot of games. So, one of is the reason why I was late today, and I do apologize. But that was the first game that was a straight up tie, and I was like, wow, like I didn't think I would see it, but it was a tie. It was a tie ball game. But both of the guys, it was just a straight defensive battle.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like Brian James just said, between regs and CFM, it is two different beasts. It is two different beasts, and this is just not something that you can't sit here and say that you'll be able to you could play MUT and then go to a regs game and do the same things. You cannot. There's no way.
You cannot. Exactly.
You cannot.
We're seeing stars in the building. We're seeing dots being thrown. We're seeing time in the pocket. Like let's be real. With all the games that we showcased today, the biggest difference was between the people that could handle pressure and the people that couldn't. And so, when we saw somebody unable to handle the pressure, then that's all they got. That's all they got. And the games were over very quickly. But if you were able to make those adjustments like you're talking about, then, we saw some really good games. So I don't know how that's going to translate in connected franchise mode, because I think a lot of guys, they don't have that experience you're talking about. And it's going to be frustrating. And the last thing you want to do is make some dumbass trade that shifts the balance of power early in the season. So Brian James talked about Javon Holland being an amazing card in MUT. I have to believe that he's going to be special in franchise too. So I don't know why you'd want to give him up, but
You don't know why you want to give him up?
I'm sorry?
You say you don't know why he would want to give him up?
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to give up Javon Harlan.
I don't see nobody talking about giving him up. I don't know how special he is in regs, but in MUT, that's totally different. He's one of the best cards in MUT right now. I know this week it's they had that the Woolen card, the 6'4" corner with the 88 speed that they added. That's something that I think is a necessary component. With, as you saw with Parham, even I was able to get a few rocket catches with him in the end zone for a touchdown and things like that. He's a hard cover when you got somebody at 6'8" being guarded by a 5'11" or 6'1" corner. That's a big difference,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh wow, Ray scramble when he gets down.
And you definitely have to pay attention to those type of matchups. So, the best thing about this game is the fact that there's strengths and advantages to the players that you have. You got somebody that's 6'8", you're gonna need somebody that can jump and somebody that's big, and you have to knock them off their routes. Like you got to pay attention to them, and
Definitely.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays itself out in CFM. But Assassin is bringing that pressure, and you didn't bring pressure against Illuminati like that. But you were able to force him to turn the ball over. So that's
way. Yeah. Well, my thing was I knew I wasn't gonna giving up pressure would have gave up bigger plays. Center pressure would have given up bigger plays. But my thing was not trying to give up the big play. But yeah, we definitely got a PS5 tournament next week. The tournament next week will be PS5. The registration form will be available on the site Wednesday. And to everybody that's watching, if you would like to be, we'll also be bringing in Black Phoenix into the fold. He'll be doing a little commentary over a few things for us as well, and things like that. So make sure you guys keep it locked. We'll have Snipes, we'll have myself, we'll have B-Guard, Philly Guy, and then the new addition to the team would be Black Phoenix on the commentary side. So make sure you guys look out for that. What else is there I want to add? Oh, and like I said, for the franchise guys, we'll be adding the franchise. We'll be advancing through preseason tomorrow. Being if all 32 players get in the league. If not, we'll have to wait because there's a 32-man glitch. We don't want to advance before 32 players get in, and then we run into that 32-man glitch and have to start over again. That's just gonna piss everybody off, especially if you guys start trading. So I don't want to run into that situation. So if we can avoid that, then that would be great. That would be awesome. So that's what's going on right now.
Well, no, what's going on right now is that the Falcons just ran that ball up the middle and decided to slide to safety.
He just wanted to watch it. He's trying to finish it off and,
we got
move on.
Him and MP lock it in next, man. This is going to be the game.
Let's go.
Got a big game right here, man. Big game. So, how you guys feeling, man?
Well, I mean, it comes down to what you said before. I was asking those questions for a reason. I think people need to be on the lookout for what cards are being used since this is a MUT tournament. It's a Madden Underground Fast Money Tournament Showcase. So on Xbox. So we want to see, which cards have the biggest impact in this final round. And right now, I'm just going to go out on a limb here. Right now, I think that card that you was just talking about with that ginormous corner, very reminiscent of Too Tall Jones last year, Madden 22.
Well, Too Tall 6'10". You know what I mean? I'm
just saying. Look, you got to get this. You got to get this. It's only season one.
That right there. If you're gonna make a Parham card, they should have started off with a Too Tall Jones to be able to defend the guy. You know what I mean?
They should have. But
I mean, like they came out with the Randy Moss on defense playing corner already. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't know who's behind the scenes in control of this stuff. But for every card that's put out, there should be a player that can combat that card. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna have this card, that card, then there should be a card on defense that is able to combat that card. So if you're gonna put this guy out, there should be the Tyron Woolen should have been out. That should have been out early. That should have been one of the cards that came out first. But
agree.
But
Actually, you know what? I disagree. if I look at it from the business side of things, I want people scrambling to get one card.
Well, the thing is, we're not looking at it from the business side. We're players.
Well,
we're the players.
You're
the players. No. The thing is like that's the problem with Madden. In my opinion, the whole thing is it's a business. We get it. It's a business, but the consumer shouldn't know that it's a business move. We're sitting up here looking at it from. We're like, okay, well, the business side of it is genius. Like, yeah, it's genius, but at the same time, you're putting the community at a disadvantage sometimes, or handicapping them. You know what I mean? So it's like that's not fun, and I don't think any other esports game does that to their competitive scene. So we'll see what happens. But
that look, that's a great point, and I agree with you 100%. I do feel it's very difficult to continue to watch the same group of guys have success when they're not playing against the field. In any other sports and competition, you're all starting at the same point. That's the whole point of a race. They say your marks can say go. They don't give people advantages, and I think that
the game has started. Like let's focus on this right now.
That's what we're gonna see here,
and that's what I want to see. Because like I said, I think MP has one of the most dynamic offenses in the community. He actually played problem. This offense gave problems, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be something to watch. It's a lot of different things, a lot of different nuances. MP has a high football IQ, and you're gonna see that put on display in this game against Assassin as he try to punch and counterpunch Assassin the entire game.
Well, he's already getting it started here. First 3 plays, man, and he's just
cooking
out here beasting already.
And Assassin's thinking like, okay, well, I can run this, but everything that's being run in the meta, defensively, MP the offense has a counter for it. Is the counter for it. He has one of the most explosive offenses in the community. It's just sometimes the decision making in the clutch,
Well, it's necessary because
it's gotten with Tebow.
We're looking at this offense, and if you see that slot receiver, is he going to go vertical? Is he going to go to the left? Is the running back going to get the ball? Is the quarterback going to keep it? Assassin is gonna have to figure out how he wants to play that in the open field,
right?
And that's going to be a very difficult decision because right now MP don't care about that corner that's all the way on the right side. You don't care about him.
Yeah, he's not going to worry about him right now. I mean, he's been dotting right now with Dompar. You know what I mean? Like he's throwing it to him all day. Like him in the end zone right now, I can see him going to him right now. Matter of fact, and just get big on him. But never mind, he didn't have to. He hits the left slot, and that's it. Touchdown already. MP getting it done.
Exactly. I mean, you saw right there. He put Assassin in conflict. He's like, "Oh, you want to play on that dude? Okay, you got 3 dudes you got to cover. You got to cover this receiver. You got to cover the running back. You got to cover whoever's coming across the middle." You know what I'm saying? So Assassin is going to have to figure out a way to deal with that trips formation. Like he's not matched up. That corner on the other side of the field is a waste. Is a waste. So he's going to have to figure out if he wants to have somebody lined up over that third receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you got some choices there. You can either go man coverage or you can set your zone defense to man, and you got to know which ones will give you that look. But he's going to have to figure something out here because if he just gives MP that look, this game is going to be over.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of the second half.
Yep.
Second quarter, sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be over pronto. Like,
yeah.
You got to start. He's got to stop playing around at this point here. Like, obviously he had a pretty easy game last game around. This is not that same dude. So,
exactly.
So it's something now that he's gonna have to really, get this together, man. Because don't play around here right now with this guy because you're gonna end up getting blown out.
Exactly. And like Brian James said, MP has a high football acumen. So these are football concepts. There's nothing wrong with the game. The game is working the way that it's supposed to because, that's what you want to do is you want to create mismatches and you want to simplify the offense. So interesting choice of offense by Assassin because it looks like he's trying to give MP a taste of his own medicine. So we'll see who's the first to adapt.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, B. James, we haven't seen this particular offense being run by Assassin at all.
Well,
Madden Underground Fast Money Showcase. So
he's had it. If you watch him play in this on the stream or on his showcase day on our stream, he has a large arsenal of plays that he can call.
You're seeing them spread them apart a lot here. So Assassin should take, whatever he can with running the football. And that's good defense right there, though. However, but you know what I mean? He's spreading them out like here, obviously. So, as much as you could run the ball, you should. But here on 3rd and 5, obviously, I think he's going to be forced to make some type of passing, pass and read here, but he's going to try to RPO and gets popped. So that's not a good. That's not a bad situation. That's not a good situation right there. 4th and 6. He's got to go for it. This is a tournament. He's going to go for it.
Yeah. He's definitely going to go for it. But, I hope he's paying attention to the way the MP is playing him because, what we're seeing right there is we're seeing pressure, but we're also seeing man coverage. So, if Assassin's able to convert, he needs to be thinking about what he needs to do on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's doing an RPO again. And wow, he got that free. Wow.
And Munoz out there pancaking.
That was huge. That was huge. New set of downs now.
Yeah, great adjustment by Assassin. Gave himself enough time to make the throw.
Oh, great run.
Great run right there. Everybody got bunched in. They got sucked in on the defensive line. Everybody got bunched in there because again, he was able to get to the outside. So that was a good run right there on that play. So he does get 5 on it. So 2nd and 5 here at the 36. Let's see if he's got to get a score here though, man. He can't not score on MP. We know this already. He's got to put points up on MP.
Oh yeah, he definitely has to keep pace. But what I'm liking from what I'm seeing, from Assassin,
there you go.
Is these formations? Like Brian was talking about how many reps that Assassin gets in and his knowledge. I mean, you're seeing him run multiple formations that's giving his offense first downs and ability to put points on the board. So, he's taking his time. He's reading the defense. He's recognizing what MP's doing.
Oh my gosh.
Big play there.
Assassin walks away. He walks away.
He walks away. Wide open.
Unable to convert.
Oh.
That was a great call. Poor execution.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's
one thing I actually hated. That's the one thing I hate about that free passing because simple passes that were just guaranteed passes.
Yeah.
On 2022, Madden 22 aren't guaranteed in 23. So maybe that's a new realistic element that they've implemented. But yeah, nothing's guaranteed. As you saw on that play where I tried to throw it to the back, it hit the left tackle in the back of the head. That was a guaranteed play. It was supposed to be guaranteed, and he just poorly executed, misfired. So,
but this was a little bit worse. Because the receiver was
way worse. He was wide open.
A walking touchdown.
Yeah, that's a walking touchdown.
And P, hey, it's better to be lucky than good. So 3rd and 2.
Great stop. 4th and inches.
Great stop. That is big.
Assassin's going for it. So
if I'm MP, I don't know if he ran committed. He got there. He sent the house and he got there.
Yeah, he got there.
This might be a problem. If he, I don't think Assassin's gonna stop him. I don't think Assassin's gonna stop him on this drive. But if he just so happens to, then we might have a ball game. But I think it's gonna take him 2 more series to get acclimated to what MP is doing on offense. Because he's running the defense he's running is playing into the hand of MP though.
It is.
Yeah, but the problem with that, if it's going to take him 2 more times, I mean, hopefully it doesn't, for Assassin's sake. But if it does take him 2 more times and he ain't able to stop him, man, he's pretty much skunk ruled already. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that to happen now. He's got to stop him on this particular drive. I think, in my opinion, it's going to be difficult. We've already talked about that. It's going to be difficult for him to make these, to get these stops. He's going to get acclimated, but he can't. It's going to be way too late, man.
Well, you got the pump fake.
Yeah,
big man.
To your point, Snipes, though, like MP's taking his time. Assassin is acting like he's playing somebody else right now.
That's the problem. That's what I said. This is the thing, and that's why I said you have meta players and then you have off meta players. MP is a masterful off meta player,
right?
And if somebody takes an offense like this into the MCS and has a defense to follow it up, and has the wherewithal, the clock management, and all that stuff going into that, I promise you, in the cards, they could be a problem. Remember, keep in mind, Dines went on that run running a similar style offense, and he made it to the live stage on the MCS. So, yeah, and remember they called it bubblegum because your average Madden player doesn't know what's happening to him. They just know, oh, this is bubblegum. You're running soon. No, in reality is this is real football concepts, and you just aren't used to it because you've been playing on a video game your whole life, and never played in real football. But that's neither here nor there.
And just as you brought that up,
great read, great pass.
Great MP saw something in the defense. He audibled out. He's doing a great job, and he keeps it with the quarterback.
Good keep.
And Assassin is trying to figure out, like, why aren't my cards making plays for me? Well, it's because they're out of position. They're out of Assassin. You've been out of position
the entire game.
The
entire game.
And we're probably going to see that conflict because MP sees that he's, controlling the one player. So
MP is going to have a field day because, like I said, his offense, the defenses that all the meta players are running, his offense kills that stuff.
Yep.
Like his offense is designed to kill it, and it's killing that, as you can see. So anything that's going to be anything close to what's being run in MCS from a defensive perspective, this offense is gonna destroy because of it's not meta based, soft meta.
And you love to see it because you love to see it because these plays, they're fundamentally sound, and like you said before, it comes down to the cards sometimes. But then if
I'm just gonna say this: you're not gonna stop this with nickel.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
You're not gonna stop this. You're not gonna stop this in cover 4 quarters. You're not gonna stop this. Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, "What you mean you can't stop it in nickel?" I was gonna say his coverage selections.
The coverage, I mean.
Yeah, he's obviously trying to take away the seams from the tight end and that inside receiver, but
where he's at right now, this to me, this ain't the defense.
Well, it works a little bit better down here, Snipes, particularly because MP is limited with some of his options, and so you see Assassin finally has a defender lined up over that receiver,
and he's in.
He reached out, he's in there,
but he's given up the run game.
Now, I thought he was about to quit. I thought he was about to quit.
If he would have broke that out earlier, yeah, maybe he would have had a little bit of success, but yeah, he has to change his defense because right now, like Brian said,
he's playing right into his hands.
Yeah, he's sitting duck.
He's got Assassin Stroud.
And the crazy part about this, now, if he hasn't even opened it up yet, that's the scary part. Like he hasn't even opened it up yet. This is just base MP right here. This is base. Think and dump. Get it here, there, this, that, and the third. Don't even worry about it. Get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah. This is base MP, and this is what's scary. And this is what I have to prepare for in franchise. Is this type of stuff. I know he's going to be making moves, trying to get a quarterback. So, like you said, him having Matt Ryan, that's not going to be a thing. I'm sure he's going to get a different quarterback. But yeah, this is going to be a problem.
Well, I'll just say that it's definitely going to be a problem. You've seen it quite a bit.
Interception!
Nice! Wow. Yep, he's got him fluttered. He's flustered. He's flustered.
What did I tell you? I tell you it's gonna take him 3 series to get acclimated, to figure out something.
But again, that 3 series, that's the problem.
You said it was gonna be 21 points.
Yeah, it's gonna be 21 skunk. That's what it is.
And here you go. He's in that play, and this is the thing. He's thinking that the blitz is gonna get there. It's not gonna get there. You're gonna be late. Everybody's gonna be open. You got to block. RPO. It's not gonna. Everything you're trying to run, everything you think to run, everything that you've seen on Twitch and all this stuff, his offense is gonna destroy. So my thing is, like I said, I'm taking MP over anybody that's on some meta defense. You are running some meta stuff. I'm taking MP on every time, every step of the way.
You gonna get out of bounds? Oh, we couldn't get out.
He got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, he got
And you know what's scary is that he's playing with Tebow and not playing with Vic, because
God,
add that speed.
Oh my God, you give him Vic in this offense, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a problem. But getting back to you matching up against MP, you've seen his offense, you've known him for a while. You know you like to play mind games with your opponent. But you also have a quarterback that's fleet of foot.
We're not going to talk about all that. We're not getting on that. But what I'm saying is, you like to talk about other people's game plans and not your own. Tell me what you do. What you do, Philly?
Well, you talk about defensively?
What are you doing on offense? What are you doing? Let me see. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, we moving the chains and putting points on the board.
All right, that's what we doing too. That's all we doing.
There you go. That's all we doing. You could have said the same thing.
That's all we doing. You start trying to get the detail. I'm like, yo, we gonna keep it.
You see that? His Titans lost, and then the Giants, and they lost.
It's been a bad week. It's been a bad week. We didn't get off good. It didn't get off good.
Take a deep breath, man.
We lost to the Giants, bro.
Take a deep breath.
Snipes come here wearing his Giants apparel, and it's like. It got me feeling away. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look. You just take yourself a chamomile bath, light some sage.
Nah, man, I'm definitely going to.
Just get your chakras aligned, bro.
You got to. Yeah. Some Palo Santo to get the evil spirits away. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
And, Assassin seems to have a lot of success running this formation because, number one, it's slowing the blitz down. We know that NP is definitely bringing pressure as we see another screen pass. He only got a yard this time, but Assassin's gonna have to figure something out on defense because right now we've hit that 3 drive mark. So
he's got 3 drives.
And he got lucky. Make sure we got sound. Make sure we got sound before we finish this. And you like, hey man, you know what?
Yeah, we good. We good.
No, man, that's what you want to give people the director's cut. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a man to ground after hours.
Yeah, we
really going on.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I thought okay.
Man.
I thought Thanos snapped his finger. Oh, here we go. The midline. Let's go.
And speaking of Thanos, that's the one thing that you don't want to happen. You definitely don't want the power to go out.
Okay? We're approaching with 17-0. It's third quarter. We're approaching that time of the day where Thanos snaps his fingers and people disappear. And Barry stays on his feet and gets out of there for a first down.
Very nice.
And even Assassin mom in the back.
And when she's in the picture and his door is open,
she's coming in. She's like, Assassin, you better do something. Assassin, you better do something.
Hey, better do something. Or I'm getting the belt, boy.
Yeah, watch your mouth, son.
I'm getting the belt, boy. If you don't do something,
he said, "Watch it." Oh, there we go, another play. He's like, "Oh my! Oh no!" And CeeDee Lamb is out of there.
Gone.
CeeDee Lamb is out of there. Hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Ooh,
yeah, we watch Assassin. We watch Assassin win tournaments and things like this. But like I said, when he plays somebody off meta, it gives him trouble because it's something that he hasn't seen. He doesn't play in players like MP every day. You don't play a player like MP every day.
No, you don't. But
you can play 1,000 MUT games. You probably unless you pair up with MP, you ain't gonna see nothing like MP running right now.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, somebody out there is probably recording this and gonna try to do a video on the scheme or whatever. And you a bum ass dude if you do that too. But what I'm saying,
about, man? This is all football. This ain't nothing.
No. But what I'm saying is, you got vultures out there, and you got vultures out there that hover in streams and look for look for schemes and try to come up with ebooks and things like that. We've seen it. We've seen it happen to Dimes. Dimes scheme went viral, and certain people were trying to recreate it. Couldn't even explain why it was happening, but we're trying to recreate it for their YouTube viewers. But
look, this is football. None of this is new. And P is having a lot of success. Assassin is sitting here wondering what's going wrong, but you already said it. He's been out of position the entire game. And the simple fact that he doesn't recognize that, that's why I love this version of the game.
Wide open.
Is because MP is running football concepts, and they're being very successful right now.
They said in the chat, MP been in the lab. No, this is just what MP runs. MP has run this offense the last 7 years. The last 7 years. It just now translated into Madden. Yeah,
and it works for Madden 23. It works.
It translates. So.
It works, yeah.
And I got this guy in my division.
Well, again, we know you're not gonna give away your game plan, but
I won't. You might.
Brian James, when have I ever thrown shit on you like that?
Hey, man.
Just put all your business out there.
Hey, I see you try to record a lab game on me, brother. You know what I mean? So it's all without. Hey, all bets are off after that. When somebody started to hit that Twitch go live button, hey, what you doing? Oh, you can see that? That was your response. You can see that?
In my defense, it was a different version of Madden, as we see the sack here, and that was not me trying to.
It'd be the ones closest to you. It'd be the ones closest to you.
I wasn't trying to copy your scheme. I wanted to see what I was doing and just figured out how I could get better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's why I had created a separate account. Let's be real. And I didn't know that the Twitch account was going to be the same. There's going to be a notification regardless. So
yeah, definitely. Notified the entire everybody in your friends list that you was playing.
Exactly. And I didn't want that. I thought I was going to be able to watch it in the privacy of my own home.
And then your Twitch title said Brian James lab recording. That was the worst part about it.
Actually, the correct title was Brian James ebook coming soon. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey, that year I wasn't that good. No, I was all right, but I wasn't winning the league like that. But this year, trying to do something different.
Yeah, and speaking of doing something different right now, MP has won this game handily.
Oh my gosh,
I love the decisions that he's making. Assassin.
I want to hear what he's saying. I want to hear what he's saying. I want to hear what Assassin has to say.
He should just tip his cap. He just needs to say, "Hey, you know what?
I
don't know how to defend this scheme."
The cap.
No, he's got a lot of learning to do.
He's talking. He's talking. I want to know what he's saying over there.
Yeah, he got his tip the cap. That's all you could do in this situation.
And here we go with the jet sweep.
Got him.
Is there? He knows all about the jet sweep. Like I don't see what he's upset about. Everything MP is running has been the right play call, the right decision, the right read, and Assassin has not called the right defenses at all in this entire game. Not once.
He got a taste of his own medicine from the last game, man.
Well, like I told you,
he dominated Illuminati, and
before the game started, I said Assassin has never seen anything like this before, and when he and he clearly hasn't seen anything like this before, So, like there you have it. MP is a force to be reckoned with this year. I'm sure everybody that is watching that's in the chat right now is probably taking notes. And we'll see how it goes, man.
And I'll tell you what makes me upset with this is, when you watch certain players get set in their ways. I'm looking at MP playing on different defenders. And Assassin stayed in the middle. He didn't play on a corner. He didn't play on a safety. He didn't play on nobody on the edge. He stayed in the middle of the field. He made it very easy for MP to run his offense. And, that's one of the great things about the Madden Underground League, man, is you're going to see so many different styles and cats going to be playing on different players. And,
we're talking about MP's offense, but his defense is locking up.
Yeah. Yeah, he does a great job of bringing pressure.
Just as we speak on that Crabtree gets open.
I mean, okay, he don't get the shutout, but at the end of the day, the pressure didn't get there, and I mean it's 31-7 right now. So he's been doing something right all day. You know what I'm saying? But Assassin, this is good for him, man. Whatever confidence he had coming into this game, he got a little bit of humble pie. Knows he got to work on some things.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
for MP, he's going to take that confidence into the AFC South. And
I think he should get ready for the next Fast Money tournament, man. When the next Fast Money tournament, I think he's ready.
Definitely ready for it.
Yeah, definitely ready for it. You got a book that you can run. Your offense is potent. You got something. You played Assassin. Assassin's definitely been. He's gonna get to the semifinals or the finals in damn near every tournament he plays in.
Yeah.
Final Four at least. So like if that's the case, then and you're able to put a beat on him like this, then you got something.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing about Assassin. Assassin, like he plays the game a lot. So
look at that. Assassin has not seen this all year long. He don't even know what to do with this.
Yeah. He had no clue.
Look at
that.
You don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to call on that. He was like, I don't even know what to call on that.
He comes out here.
Get out of that meta crap, bro. Like you cannot run the meta on that, bro. Like you cannot. He didn't know what to do, and it was like, why are my players lined up? He didn't even know what was happening.
And you know what? I'm not even going to say what he should have done on that. I'm just going to be quiet.
It's like I don't even know what to call.
If you know, you know. Okay, there's no glitches being run here. MP is just running fundamental football and doing a great job. And this is what we wanted. We wanted a version of Madden where the two styles would be able to compete against each other. Because we haven't gotten that in the past, we haven't been able to see that. So, and MP's offense is looking great, and thank you EA for allowing us to be able to see this type of offense in the game and be as successful as it should be. So
this is the thing about it is majority of the players don't even know what defense to call against it. So like. That's gonna be the problem. Like he's trying to move his guys inside, and the guys are outside not reacting. He doesn't know.
Right, and he doesn't know who to control. He don't know what to do.
He don't know to call man zone. It's like that's why I said that's when the football acumen kicks in. You have to know what formations to call. That's gonna counter certain things.
Yeah, and he's playing on Holland. I'm not sure why, but
Oh, great interception. Great call. Great defensive play.
He figured it out maybe a little bit too late. But hey, this is just a great way to kick off the connected franchise season, man.
Oh, yeah,
and the football season in general. It's just a great way to kick it off.
A lot of people over taking notes.
But I got to ask you, man, as MP is getting ready to close this out, which Brian James is going to show up on that game against B-Guard?
I'm not worried about B-Guard, bro.
Okay.
That's like these one works. We'll play. He's going to get an extremely vanilla look because, like I said, when you come out, as you see in the chat, you see Woody with his notepad and what you call it, symbols. And the eyes and all that stuff. People come to see what you do, bro. Yeah. You come out here running your best stuff and things like that. It is what it is. But Assassin look at. He's like, I don't know what happened. I just don't know. But
time to go play some Batman. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. It's time to go play some PS5. You got to do something. Clear out the cobwebs. But congratulations to MP.
Congrats, MP.
And you know what? I wish that our damn Jets was playing like that yesterday, and they were not. So it was good to see them win a game. It was good to see them live up to their potential. Thank you, MP. Congratulations. You did the damn thing.
Definitely. Congrats to MP. And we like to welcome anybody else that wants to participate in the fast money tournaments. We'll have them bi-weekly. So that we'll actually every other
each console bi-weekly.
So
yeah.
Xbox
So next week is PS5.
PS5, yeah. So PS5 players get ready. Week after that, it'll be Xbox again. But we'll have all the dates and signups available on the website tomorrow. So make sure you guys check back tomorrow on MaddenUnderground.com. And thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys Wednesday for the Madden Underground podcast.